The old God's Meadery. In just a little while, we're going to be starting a brand new batch of mead, so stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's wait for everybody to jump on board. I need like a bigger bar. I need a bigger bar. Just saying. Just saying. I'm a little spoiled, not going to lie. But I want a bigger bar. I built this one, can build one. Hey, Saber, good to see you. Hello, Shield Maiden. We're starting a trend now. Like 2 for 2. I love it. Hello. It is currently, I thought I was earlier than I was. Still 16 minutes early. That's pretty good for me. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. This is going to be a fun one. I'm already, you could even see the little ladle right there. So it's a little tease. Can't see anything else, but we're ready. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. If you're just jumping in, I'm your meat dummy, and I make meat every single week. Every single Saturday, I come out with a brand new batch of meat, and every Wednesday, I show you every step of my meat making process live. So stay tuned. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 15 minutes from right now. We are going to get started. Rearrange camera, and I'll show you exactly how I make mead. This is the primary process, so the very beginning. The whole process will take less than 10 minutes. That way I can show the simplicity of mead making. Also clip that portion out for the future TikTok you watching it on the replay tomorrow. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Let's wait for everybody to jump in. Make sure, like, comment, follow, subscribe. You know the rules. You know all the rules already. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Should be fun, though. Should be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Can't wait. I am simulcasting on YouTube and TikTok, so if you're in either place, thank you for being here. Thank you, more importantly, for letting me be here. TikTok is where the community is. It's where I answer all of my direct messages. And, yeah, it's where you can subscribe and possibly get your own mead. YouTube is where everything is archived. If you want to watch any of my older stuff, I need lots of watch hours out over there. Go watch all of the meads you may have missed. Batch 156 comes out this Saturday, and it is inspired by Disney World. And if you stick around long enough, after another cocktail or so, I might give a hint away. I've been known to do that in previous lives. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Should be a lot of fun. Yes, dude. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery, where every single week I make a brand new batch of mead every single Saturday. I have never missed a Saturday, and I have never replicated a recipe. Every single one is absolutely brand new. Batch 156 comes out this Saturday and is inspired by Disney World. So you can guess the flavor up until Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. In addition to that, every single Wednesday, I go live to show you different stuff of the mead making process live. That's what you're watching right now. Very shortly, in about 14 minutes, we're going to get started. I'll rearrange the camera. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, exactly. We're going to get started. The whole process will take less than 10 minutes. So if you're interested in making your own alcohol, you're in the right spot. I can show you exactly how to do it in the most simplistic fashion there is. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Old God's Meadery. While we wait, don't forget to like and follow and share, subscribe. You know the rules. Make sure everybody you know is here. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. 2 a.m. That's very early, but I'm glad you're here. And then go to bed afterwards. That's right, go to bed afterwards. I need it. I need some sleep. But I'm here for you first. Took quite a long nap earlier. We're good to go. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. So stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to show you what I have in store. I haven't mentioned this batch at all. It is semi-suggested by my good buddy and mead mentor of mine, Scott, so hopefully he shows up tonight. I kind of gave him a hint that it was coming. He doesn't know what it is, but I'll explain it as we get deeper into it. It's going to be a gentleman's drink by the time we're done. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to show you. It's going to be a very standard, classic, awesome mead that you can replicate at home with ingredients that are incredibly easy to find. You're going to have a lot of fun. So, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. It's going to be fun. If you don't know what I do, I make mead. Mead is it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, independently discovered by many different countries and cultures. The oldest evidence is actually from Africa, over 20,000 years ago. 20,000 years. That's older than anything else you know. Guarantee it-ish. There's nothing older than that, except a few things, but not many things. There's also evidence in China about 10,000 years ago, evidence of Central America, and ancient Central America, and of course Northern Europe, where the Vikings traded it, made it super famous, did it better than everybody else. That last part is subjective. Everything else I said is true. But what that means is, regardless of who you are or where you're from, anywhere on the planet, your ancestors drank mead. Somewhere down your lineage, you have somebody as awesome as you, maybe even more awesome. And the only way for you to catch up is to start making your own alcohol at home. And I can show you the most simplistic way to do it in exactly less than 10 minutes. In less than 10 minutes tonight, I'll show you how to get started. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. We're going to start that in just about 11 minutes from now. Stay tuned. Making mead is the most ancient and best community ever. Hello, Corey. Good to see you. Hello. Dennis, welcome. Welcome. It should be a lot of fun. I mean, it's likely both. It's likely both. That would be my guess. As an uneducated historian, that would be my guess. Both. Welcome to the Old Cat's Meadery. Don't forget, if you're on the TikTok side, hit like until your fingers bleed. And if you're on the YouTube side, just hit like once. It's easier there. Hello, welcome to the Old Guys Meadery. Make sure and share both platforms. Yep, I would guess both. Making your first batch the Viking way. I want to know all about this. T-Base, you might like what I'm doing tonight in just a little while. Stay tuned. You might like it. Putting a question, just made mead with a starting gravity. What does that mean? Is that like nerd stuff? Your starting gravity? Get out of here with that. Hello, welcome. Natural yeast. Hello. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. In just about 9 minutes from now, we're going to get started. I'm going to start a brand new batch of mead live and show you how it's simple it can be for you to make your own alcohol at home. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Every single Saturday, I come out with a brand new batch of mead. Every single Saturday. I have never missed a Saturday since I started this journey, and I have never, not one time, replicated a recipe. Every single one is unique and an experiment to me. Batch 156 comes out this Saturday. It's inspired by Disney World. In addition to that, every single Wednesday, I go live to show you different steps of the mead making process live. Tonight, step 1, we're going to start a batch of mead from scratch, from the very beginning. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. The whole process will take less than 10 minutes. We'll be done by 9:10. I'm going to stick around afterwards to have another cocktail, so I hope you do too. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll show you exactly how to do it. If you don't know what mead is, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world. Far older than beer, far older than wine, made in a very similar fashion as wine, except we use honey for the fermentation process instead of grapes or other fruits. But every single combination that you can imagine exists in between, and it is amazing what you can do with this awesome and ancient hobby. I made it! Scott made it. That's good, because I want to show you what I'm doing tonight. It's for you, buddy. I'll send you a bottle of it when it's all done. Hello. Welcome. Don't forget, share. Tell everybody that you're here and let them come in and watch as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Please follow me on TikTok and subscribe if you can. It really helps out what I do. It's a couple bucks a month, but you get a really great opportunity to probably get some mead in the future. All of the Wednesday batches are chosen by TikTok subscribers exclusively. And if you're on the YouTube side, just watch lots of my videos. I need watch hours over there. Also a great way to support what I do. hit the playlist and just let it run. I hope everybody has their pajamas on and they're ready to go. Pants are not required for you to enjoy me. This live, I mean. You're going to have a lot of fun learning how to make alcohol tonight if you don't know already. If you already know, you're going to have a lot of fun scrutinizing what I'm doing. It's going to be a lot of fun either way for you. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Yeah, natural yeast is awesome. I buy all of my yeast from Amazon. I'm pretty sure Amazon's available for you. It's really cheap. Or you can go to... I know some people that use bread yeast, so you can just buy it at the grocery store. Also very cheap, too. Hello, hello. Good evening. Good to see you. Hello. It is currently your 5-minute warning. I'll rearrange the camera at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we will get started. And I'll show you this very, very exciting mead that we're going to make tonight. Cannot wait. Hello, welcome, 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 welcome. Don't forget, hit like until your fingers bleed. Except on YouTube. Hit like once, and I'm happy. Welcome. Dennis, are you on YouTube as well right now? Are you watching on both? We got to figure out like monitors over there as well. I don't even know how that works. We got to figure that out though. Got to figure out how it works. Richard, hello. Good evening. What are you guys talking about? Prepaid debit cards. I missed something. Oh, it's no big deal. I was wondering like how it works over there. We're gonna have to figure that out though, because it's at the most like I need it. It's important, and I'm doing better. But it's like it's like the Wild Wild West. It's like the Wild Wild West. Hello, welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Hello, I make mead. And I'm going to make some tonight from scratch. In a little less than 5 minutes, we're going to get started. I'm going to show you exactly how to make mead from the very beginning. You're going to see everything in the primary or the first step of the process. It will take less than 10 minutes. And yeah, you're going to learn how to make alcohol at home yourself. All you need to do is buy your own equipment and your own ingredients, and you can follow along. All of my recipes that come out on Saturdays are absolutely free. They're in the descriptions of the how-to videos. All those videos are less than 7 minutes, so you can see from beginning to end, including the bottling, labeling, and corking process, and me tasting it at the end. So you can see exactly step by step how I do it. Everything that I put in my mead is seen in those videos. I don't do anything behind the scenes outside of sanitation. And you'll see, I'll explain that as we get started tonight. So, hello, welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Hello, hello, hello. Like, and follow. Subscribe. Saber, if your fingers are bleeding, let somebody else take over it. It's Dennis's turn. And Dennis has 11 fingers. That's what I heard. One of his hands has 6 fingers. His right hand. 6 fingers on his right hand. I'm pretty sure Dennis is the guy from Princess Bride, for those of you who did not get the reference. So he's got an extra finger to bleed, is what I'm saying. Hello. 6 fingers. Yeah. Shh. Just let me know if, like, Inigo Montoya comes in, so we can give Dennis a heads up so he can run away. Hello, hello, hello. It's going to be awesome in just under 3 minutes. We're going to call it your 2-minute warning. We're going to get started. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. I will be pulling the camera a little bit further back so you get a good vision of what's going on. I will be talking the entire time, kind of going through my spiel. So I will not be directly answering messages. If you're on the TikTok side, I have a couple of my mead mentors that are already there, Dennis and Scott. I'm sure would be more than happy to answer your questions. If not, save until the end. I'll rearrange the camera afterwards, and we'll recap everything. I encourage you to continue to comment. You can make fun of me. You can do whatever you want, because that's what helps the algorithm while we're going. But I won't be directly answering it, because I can't see that far. And I will be busy. I'll be busy. The whole process, like I said, will take less than 10 minutes. So stay tuned. You just have to be patient for that length of time, and that's it. We'll be right back. Don't worry. We're going to call it your 1 minute warning. Skull, good evening. If you don't know, all my Saturday batches come in one of three major themes right now. I do holiday meads. We just did our Valentine's Day mead, and it is beautiful. Look at it. This is your strawberry rose. Just did this a couple weeks ago. This past Saturday, from my Norse Gods and Goddesses series. This is in the honor of the goddess Frigg. This is my strawberry chocolate mead, also fantastic. And then pop culture meads, which are going to cycle around this coming Saturday. Get ready for your Disney World inspired mead. It's going to be a lot of fun. What's up, Zach? Hello. Hello. Good to see you. Hello. Beardo, I see you on the YouTube side. It has been a while. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Alright guys, it is just about 9 o'clock. Let's rearrange the camera. Like I said, I will be saying hello and I will be saying goodbye at the end like you're not there. That is not for you. That is for future you that's watching the replay of the video. I want you guys to stick around afterwards. After I say goodbye, I'm actually just running around to rearrange the camera again. We'll have another cocktail together and we'll get started having a good discussion about how you thought it went. So stay tuned. Yeah, let's get going. It's going to be awesome, though. You're going to love it. All right, you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's argue about the camera being straight first. Step one. It's pretty straight. It's pretty straight. We doing okay there? Oh, well, thank you for the corky. That was pretty awesome. All right, it's close enough. Close enough. All right. Again, Skull, thank you guys for letting me be here. Let's get started. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Tonight we are live, starting a brand new batch of mead. This one goes out to my mead mentor, Scott, who sent me this amazing ingredient that I've yet to do anything with, but we're going to try it tonight. Tonight, he sent me this nettle, which is like a tea. It smells so amazing. I wish you could like smell it through the camera. Nettle, ginger, and blood orange mead. We're going to get started. Before I get started, everything that you see that's going to touch my mead in any portion of this video has been sanitized. It's incredibly important for everything to be super clean and sanitized. Yeast likes the same environment as lots of other gross things, and we want to make sure the yeast is the only thing that's living. So make sure you sanitize everything before you get started. I also pre-measured 3 pounds of honey into this pot right here, and that's it. Everything else we're going to do live right now. We're going to start by adding in about half a gallon of water to this honey. And the purpose of that is I'm going to plug this tabletop stovetop on in a second. And we're going to warm this honey for 2 reasons. The biggest one is to dissolve the honey. As honey warms up, it becomes more liquid. And we want to dissolve the honey as much as we can. We also want the yeast to get a really good, comfortable start. So you don't want to make it too hot, but we are going to dissolve the honey into this water. Yeast does have a temperature tolerance, so you want to make sure you stay below that. So we would just want to warm it up. And while we're waiting, we're going to do it a couple ounces. This is like 3 ounces worth of nettle. Maybe 2. It smells so good. Into the bucket. And then this is about 2 ounces, 2 tablespoons-ish worth of ginger. I went to get fresh ginger and couldn't find it. So this is like the, like the bottle of ginger. It still works. Also smells amazing. Ginger is one of those things that, like, it's really potent. So you want to be careful how much you put in there. But you can find this in your local grocery store. Easy peasy to find. And then I took 3 blood oranges and sliced them into thin slices. If you've never seen a blood orange before, shame on you. They're only really out in grocery stores this time of year. And they are exactly what they sound like. They are oranges. They taste almost just like oranges. They are blood red in the middle. And the longer that they ripen, the more that permeates through the skin, and the outside starts to turn red as well. So we slice those up. I'm going to leave the zest on there, so the skins are still on there. 3 blood oranges into the bucket. We're going to go ahead and add the other half gallon of water to that while we continue to warm up this honey. It smells so wonderful. It smells so wonderful. If this is a gentleman's mead, like, if it's not, I don't know what else is. I don't know what else is. This is the gentleman's mead. All right, let's give this a stir. This won't take long. Again, we're just trying to dissolve the honey into the water here. If you don't know what mead is, it's made in a very similar fashion as wine, except we use honey for the fermentation process instead of grapes or other fruits. But every combination exists in between. The flavors are limitless. I make a brand new batch of it every single Saturday. Batch 156 comes out this coming Saturday, and I have never replicated a recipe, not one time. Every single one has been absolutely unique. But it is the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, independently discovered by many different countries and cultures. The oldest evidence is actually from Africa, over 20,000 years ago. That information just came out last year in an article from some archaeologists. There's also evidence in China, about 10,000 years old. There's evidence in ancient Central America, and of course Northern Europe, where the Vikings traded it, made it super famous, did it better than everybody else. But what that means is regardless of who you are or where you're from, your ancestors drank mead. And I think that's the coolest thing about you. If you want to be as cool as your ancestors, make your own alcohol at home. I'm showing you exactly how easy it is to do it. All right, we are just about done here. I'm going to unplug this guy. Our honey is dissolved into our water here. We're going to go ahead and combine the two. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. Let's get this out of your way and recenter for us. Boop. Now we're going to add in our yeast. This is a typical yeast packet. These come in many different varieties. This one in particular is EC1118, which is a champagne strain of yeast. These are 5-gram packets. We're going to add in just over half, about half of it. You only really need about 2.5 grams. And then I'm also going to add in about 2 grams or half a teaspoon of yeast nutrient. This will help the yeast get a good running start there. All right, this is our fermenting lid to our 2-gallon fermenting bucket here. It's got a little fermenting hole there. We are going to pound this guy in and seal her up. Nice and tight, nice and tight. Drop stuff. All right, put your thumb over that hole. Make sure your thumb is clean. That also counts as being sanitized. And shake her up. Boop. Make sure we're nice and dry and clean there. Now we're going to add in our 3-piece airlock. I prefer these over your typical S-shaped airlocks you see a lot of brewers use. These guys are much easier to clean, take apart, and sanitize. This little cap goes over that center straw there, and we're going to fill this about halfway full of water. And then the piece 3 is this little cap. It goes right on there. And we're done. Over the next 48 hours or so, that yeast will reproduce and start eating sugars like crazy. It will produce 2 byproducts. One, carbon dioxide, which will come out this airlock, down the straw, around the water, and out into the atmosphere. And then alcohol, which we'll retain in this bucket. In a few weeks, it'll complete fermentation. The yeast will actually hit its alcohol tolerance, and it will not be able to survive any longer. At that point, we will be live again on another Wednesday Live, probably 3 weeks from today. And we'll be racking this into a secondary location. I'll show you step 2 with this batch. But as for this one, we're done. Now we wait. Thank you so much for watching the Old Gods Meadery. You're a mead dummy. I make more mead than anybody on the planet. More mead recipes than anybody on the planet. You can fact check that. Nobody else makes more mead recipes than I do. Come back every single Saturday for a brand new batch, and come back every single Wednesday to see a step of the process live. Thank you so much for letting me be here. If you're live right now, wait a second, I gotta rearrange camera. If you're not live, shame on you. I'll see you next Wednesday. Thank you for watching the replay. Skull! All right, how we do? How we do? Let me pull you in closer so I can see you. Whee! I am set. Let me move my computer over so we can like talk about stuff. Woo-wee! I think it was just coming out when I was when I shook it. But yeah, I see it too. We'll get it cleaned. We'll get it cleaned up. What do we think? What do we think? Hello, hello. Hello, my friend. Blood mead, yes. I mean, these are blood oranges. There's blood oranges. There's a Viking blood mead from a company called Dankst. Is that what you're talking about? That is an hibiscus and ginger mead. Hello, it is. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Let's see if I can rearrange just a tad there. There we go. Orange creamsicle, I have not. Well, how would you do the cream portion? How would you do the cream portion? Blood nettle. This is going to be fun. And thank you, Scott, for sending the nettle to me. I have tons left. I'm going to come up with some more recipes. The stuff smells so amazing. It smells so amazing. I didn't know what nettle is either until Scott sent it to me. It's like a herbal, it's like a tea. It's dried leaves from a plant. And it smells so good. Like, you can't even explain it. It's like the best smelling tea ever. I don't know. Where did you get the nettle, Scott? Let me answer. Let me figure out the answer. Voodoo Rangers, like the IPAs? I know those guys. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, Raven. But yeah, I'm new to it. I'm new to it. I can tell you it smells wonderful. I'm so incredibly excited about tasting it in a little while. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Scott sent me a lot of it. Because it's potent if my research is correct. It's really potent. Maybe I'll make some tea out of it. Drink some tea. Yeah, Scott probably found it. He probably tricked me. It's probably like dried, like poison ivy. If it is, we're just gonna have itchy throats, and that's fine. That's fine. Natural flower of Scotland. $5-gallon bucket, just like this one? Ah, well, this is a 1-gallon bucket, full of mead. It'll be itchy inside. That's okay. What's new? What's new? Blood orange, ginger, and nettle mead. Blood nettle. Blood ginger nettle. We gotta come up with a cool name for it. Scott's always really good at making like really cool names for his meads. I'm not. I'm just like call it what it is. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing to me. And you spoil me. I really appreciate your support. It is such an honor to be here and share what I'm so passionate about. And I love you guys. I love you guys. So I did 3 weeks of Scotland in a row last year for St. Patrick's Day. Not Scotland, Ireland. Jeez, what's the difference? Don't tell Scott I said that. Don't tell him. That's as close as we're going to get, though. I probably did Scotland. I'm trying to recall my brain. I'm looking back to really old stuff, and I don't see it at a glance. But if it was in 2022 or even early, like the first half of 2023, the thistle mead. You're right. I did a thistle mead. That is right. Scott reminded me. So thistle is like the actual flower that you see in Braveheart, the little purple flower. I made a mead out of that. How did I forget that? Apple pie mead. I have a couple variations of that, and every single one of them has been amazing. With cinnamon sticks, it's good. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Thistle and gooseberry. So fancy. So fancy. This is as close as I'm gonna get to fancy. For a while at least. Your nettle and ginger and blood orange mead. Always fancy. Always making something fancy. Hello, welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. If you're just jumping in, you just missed it. But I will put up a replay on the TikTok side tomorrow on YouTube. It will auto repost after it processes when I close out tonight. So stay tuned. Follow me in both TikTok and YouTube, please. TikTok is where you can send me direct messages. I answer 100% of them. So if you have anything to say, follow me on TikTok. It's also where my community is and all my good friends that I love very much. Thank you. YouTube is where my archive is, though. If you want to watch any of my older stuff, it's much easier to organize the playlist over there. Follow me on YouTube. I need lots of watch hours. Before you go to bed tonight, start my playlist and go to sleep. Go to sleep. You can go to sleep to my amazing voice, or you can mute me and just let it play on mute. I'm okay with either, as long as you watch 8 hours worth of me tonight. Hello, hello. There is no bigger compliment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I also have no idea what I'm doing. I learn all the time. I learn from the guys here. I learn from my own mistakes. Yeah. But thank you so much. If I can be an introduction into anything, it's to have fun and experiment and, yeah, enjoy what you're doing. So I am so honored. Thank you so much. Every single thing I do is a trial and error. Every single one. I don't replicate recipes, so even the stuff I love, I never make it again. Every single one is brand new. I have gotten to the point now where, like, you know, some of the pieces I've used, like I've obviously used blood oranges before. I know I can predict what that's going to be flavor-wise and color-wise. Again, but my predictions are wrong quite often. The batch I'm coming out with this Saturday, I guarantee is going to be phenomenal. Guarantee it. Just from the things I put together. I've obviously never made it before. I guarantee it. You're going to love it. It is inspired by Disney World. So if you love Disney World, this one's for you. If you don't love Disney World, it's not going to matter. I'm making an awesome mead. You're going to love it without the Disney in it. My early videos, back when I was more awkward, I think some of my stuff is still funny. If you have any recommendations on stuff you want to see humor-wise, let me know. In all honesty, I used to be incredibly scripted, and I think you could see it if you watch any of my older stuffs. It's incredibly scripted, but I would write jokes into the Mead scripts. More awkward. I listen. I didn't get any less funny. My problem is, I think I just got more comfortable. So in all seriousness, my awkwardness looks like it used to look like it was natural because I was awkward. Now I'm not awkward anymore. Just you watching me is awkward. So it lost its authenticity because I don't care anymore. More funny looking. Thank you. I think that's a compliment. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it like it's a compliment. Don't tell me if it's not a compliment, Richard. I'm just gonna assume it is. Gonna assume it is. Hello, welcome. If you're just jumping in, we had fun. We made this blood orange, nettle, and ginger mead live. So wait for the repost. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Good night, Corey. Thank you for coming in. The Mead Journal. You want to see the Mead Journal? Yeah, if you jump into my link tree up top, I have a couple awesome things, including this Mead Journal that you can get on Amazon right now. It is live on Amazon, hardcover and softcover. Cover. They're both incredibly inexpensive. $10 for soft, $20 for hardcover. It is a Mead Journal, exactly what it sounds like. Inspires you to write down your own recipes or any recipe that you make. There's plenty of room in there for lots of notes. I even put a little section in every single page that your friends can write little notes in on what they think of your meads. And then this is a physical copy you can pass to your kin. So if the apocalypse happens, the one thing in the barter system that's going to be safest and make the most rich people on the planet is making alcohol. It is the most important thing you're going to need in the barter system. This you can pass to your kin. Somewhere the apocalypse is going to happen, somewhere down your lineage, your ancestors might survive because you bought this Mead Journal. Just saying. Shop for it on Amazon. But you can get it directly in my my link tree as well. How was that for a commercial? It worked. Also, I revamped t-shirt shop, $20 in Printify. That's also in my link tree. Go buy some awesome t-shirts. And, you know, gift them to your friends. Wear them around. Tell them where you got them. All of that is not in the Amazon description. You guys got the lengthier version, the full-length version. The full-length version. This is going to be exciting. I can't wait to see this one. Cannot wait. I want to see it. I can't wait till the racking process. And I'm really looking forward, obviously, to the tasting process at the very end. Hello, if you're just jumping in, welcome to the Old God's Meadery. If you are watching on YouTube and you missed it, it will repost after I close it off and it processes. If you're watching on TikTok, you gotta wait till tomorrow evening. I will repost it after. It takes a little bit longer on TikTok. I'll repost the actual mead portion of that 10 minutes tomorrow evening. It'll be ready by the mead meet. Yep, I'm still doing suggestions. We will be doing another one next week. We will be bottling. The week after that, I will be racking, and the week after that, we'll be starting another brand new batch. So that weekend before, I will put out a subscription-only post to choose the flavor. So yes. So stay tuned. Not this weekend, the weekend, 2 weekends from this coming weekend. That's if things don't change. Like, I want to improve the repetition, make it a little bit faster. But as of right now, every 3 weeks ish, we'll be starting a brand new batch. I like it. I like it. This is what I do. It's sexy. And it is currently the only way to get mead from me. There's lots of ways you can get it on the internet. But the only way for me, that way. And it's yours. And it's yours that way. I like it. It's like subconscious. I didn't even notice I was doing it until you said that. Hello, hello, hello. And join the Discord. My good buddy Scott and Mead mentor of mine created an amazing Discord, a safe place for you to go and ask questions. There's Mead makers over there of every skill level from beginning to end. Mead masters, Mead first dayers. Everybody over there is willing to help. Everybody over there has their own questions to ask, and maybe you can contribute to some answers. There's also a behind the scenes pictures. There's a recipe channel. There's a channel for commercial meaderies that we've heard about from all over the United States. You can go and get meat shipped straight to your house from lots of awesome meaderies. Support your local meaderies. There's a yeast chart. There's an equipment list. Join the Discord. It is a plethora of meat information. I hope I can sell it one day. I hope. I think we got a good start. And then on top of all that, the Mead Meat year number 2. So the first annual, can you call that? Or is it second annual Mead, is this September 6th in Maryland. We're going to go to the Maryland Renaissance Festival, hang out there all day Saturday. And then in the evening, we're getting a campsite, and we're going to bring lots of mead. I'm going to bring in probably 50 bottles of my own mead. Scott's going to bring a bunch of mead. Anybody else that wants to bring some can. Anybody else that wants to just come and drink some can. It's going to be open for everybody. So please, if you're in Maryland or close to it or want to make a weekend vacation out of it, come out the first weekend of September. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of information will be coming out in the coming months. I'm going to be getting a local hotel. Scott's already making fun of me. He's going to be staying at the local campsite. He's a little rougher than I am. A little more manly, if you will. I like pillows. Either way, it's going to be fun. So stay tuned. Like I said, more information coming soon. I think that's all we had tonight. Broken. I like sleeping in the dirt. It reminds me of my past. Scott's forearms look fine. Well, it's not for corking, I can tell you that. That was more insulting than I expected it to be until it came out of my mouth. And then it turned into the perfect insult. His forearms didn't come from his corking. You set me up for that perfect joke. Thank you. Thank you, Saber. How funny. Hey, 16,000 likes. That's amazing, guys. Thank you. That's some finger work there. Speaking of Scott's finger work, that's some finger work there. Woo-wee. All right, guys. It is approaching 9:30. We're gonna wrap stuff up. I got some stuff to clean. I'm also gonna take a nap till tomorrow morning. I've got some videos to record first thing to prepare for this weekend. Don't forget, a brand new mead every single Saturday. I show you a brand new mead every single Saturday. Batch 156. I've never missed a Saturday. I've never replicated a recipe. Batch 156 comes out this Saturday. It is inspired by Disney World. So get your guesses in. I can't wait to show you what I came up with. I'm very excited. Hey, I wish I had a reel head of that. Thank you. And then every Wednesday, I go live, like we are right now, to show you a different step of the mead making process live. Tonight, we started a brand new batch. This is my ginger blood orange nettle mead. That's a tongue twister. We got to come up with a better name for it. So yeah, in a few weeks, we'll rack this on a live, and in a few months, we will bottle this on a live. The whole process will just be in the lives, so it'll be a lot of fun. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok. TikTok is where the community is. YouTube is where all the archive is. So go watch lots of archive videos over there. Please watch every single one. Tell me what you think in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. And then if you're on TikTok, shoot me a direct message. I answer all of them. Please watch or follow me on both. Subscribe on both. TikTok, it costs you a couple bucks a month to subscribe, but you do get a really good chance to get your own mead Every once in a while, I put out a subscriber-only post where you choose the next batch. I will tag, if I choose your flavor, I will tag you across the process and then ship you a bottle of it when it's all said and done. What else? Join the Discord, buy a journal, buy some awesome Mead t-shirts. That also helps support what I do. I think that's it. I can't wait to show you guys what I have in store this Saturday. And then, more importantly, I'll be back live Sunday morning with a big cup of coffee, seeing what you thought about the Saturday batch. So, I can't wait. Yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for letting me be here, guys. I can't wait to show you what's next. I'll see you guys Saturday, 8 a.m. I'll post that video, 8 a.m. sharp-ish. So depending on the processing time, I will show you your Disney World Mead. So, Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you guys all then. Thank you so much for letting me be here. Skull! Make somebody smile tomorrow. Go out of your way. Make somebody smile.